the more the suffocation makes me choke. I run around without a soul, keeping me down, just let me go. I'm in too deep to wait, the more the suffocation makes me